일단 제가 영어를 못하기 때문에 일단 해외에서 무슨 일이 일어나는지는 모르겠지만 저도 영어를 좀 배워서 팬들과 소통도 해보고 싶어요.
First of all, Bdosin, congratulations on a really impressive 4-0 victory over Seoul Dynasty. So to start off with beating Seoul, you guys have asserted yourself as being the top full Korean roster. Nobody can doubt you or say that previous victories were a fluke at this point. So how does that feel to really kind of place yourself at the top of that pile?
일단 서울이 이길 줄은 알았는데 4대0 낼 거는 솔직히 예상 못했고요. 일단 한국 팀끼리 붙으면은 한국인 로스터 있는 팀끼리 붙으면 저희가 제일 강한 걸 알기 때문에 한국 팀은 별로 무섭지 않고 외국 팀이 좀 무서운 편입니다.
I did think that we would win against Seoul, but not as a 4-0. So it feels definitely really good. I think it's actually kind of easier to go against the Korean rosters as a Korean roster. And solidifying ourselves as the #1 Korean roster is definitely, it feels really good. Actually, I'm actually more afraid of rosters that don't have Koreans.
So you seem to consistently be taking wins over these full Korean rosters, but giving up losses to the teams that you're favored to win against. Can you tell me what you think is at the root of that, and where that disconnect kind of comes from?
한국 팀은 일단 한국 팀만의 저희가 색깔을 알고 다른 한국 팀도 다시 할게요. 다른 한국 팀 색깔을 저희가 알고 있기 때문에 파이가 쉽고 외국 팀만의 색깔도 알지만 외국 팀만의 색깔에서 더 저희가 예측 못하는 변수 있는 전략을 갖고 오기 때문에 좀 대처가 어려운 것 같습니다.
So with the Korean teams, I think we really understand them really well and know the team colors. That's probably why we have an easier time against them. But with non-Korean rosters, it's a little bit more difficult because although we know their team color, they often bring out unorthodox and unpredictable strategies, which makes it like kind of unpredictable, like result-wise.
Gotcha. Just to expand on that a little bit more, what's been the technique or the strat that you've seen from other teams that threw you for a loop the most the first time you saw it?
일단 휴스턴 스테이지 1 때는 휴스턴이 제일 힘들었지만 스테이지 2 때는 이제 글래디에이터가 좀 많이 힘든 것 같아요.
이유는?
글래디에이터에 피셔 선수가 합류를 하고 많은 전략을 연구하고 또 팀 색깔에 맞춰서 조합과 픽을 짜다 보니까 힘든 것 같아요.
So in stage 1, Houston was definitely really difficult. In stage 2, I think Gladiators have been doing really well against us. I think the addition of Fissure made them a lot stronger and gave them a new color sort of, and they've been adjusting accordingly and bringing out different comps and different strats that are pretty difficult for us to face.
Speaking of that, can you tell me a little bit about what it was like facing off against your old teammate? Within Gladiators, did he play similarly to how you were used to, or was there something different about him now that he was playing with a completely different team that kind of threw you for a loop?
피셔 선수가 워낙 공격적이다 보니까 저희 팀에서도 해왔던 플레이고 외국 팀 가서도 자기 위주로 이제 운영을 공격적으로 하면서 다양한 조합을 꺼낸 것 같아요. 샤즈 선수가 모든 챔프가 거의 다 되기 때문에 저 팀 색깔에 맞게 조합을 잘 짜온 것 같아요.
So Fissure has always been a really aggressive player, as he has been with us, and so is he with the Gladiators. And I think they strategize really well around his aggressiveness and the things that he brings to the table. Another thing to note is that Shaz can pretty much play any hero, which gave us like a lot of difficulty.
So what do you think now that you guys have really asserted yourself once again in stage 2 as a top team, regardless of meta? What do you think is the biggest challenge ahead for London now that you're on top?
스테이지 들어갈 때마다 한두 번 무너지는 모습이 보여지고 있는데 이제 그런 거 없이 그냥 연구를 많이 해와서 전승 한번 해보도록 하겠습니다.
Every stage we show like a sort of weakness and a little bit of collapsing on stage sometimes. I think our next step would be to eliminate those and try to win every single game on stage.
So talk to me a little bit about expectation. Obviously, expectation plays a lot let me try that in English. Insofar as the pressure on you guys, expectation of being the best team can add a lot to that pressure. Would you say it's harder to battle the expectations while climbing the standings, or staying on top of the standings? Like, what's more difficult for you, maintaining that position or gaining that position?
스테이지로 지금 스테이지 2로 따지면은 현재 2등이긴 하지만 전체적인 저희 승패를 봤을 때는 아직 3등이거든요. 그래가지고 유지하는 뉴욕 팀들이 좀 힘들지 않을까. 그래서 저희는 치고 올라가서 좀 더 쉬운 것 같아요.
I definitely think that it's more difficult to maintain a high ranking status. In stage 2, we are technically second place, but overall we're third place. A team like New York that has been maintaining the top status is probably really respectable for doing so.
Okay, so a little bit about the meta changes. So Mercy is out, except for being kind of a niche pick on certain maps. And you're looking really good on Moira. How have you handled the meta shift and playing a various pool of heroes versus just kind of auto picking Mercy?
뭐 연습뿐인 것 같아요. 연습을 해야 다 잘하기 때문에 팀만의 그 잘하는 영웅이 있기 때문에 잘하는 거를 대표적으로 일단 쓰는 것 같아요.
I guess it's just practice. You just need to practice really hard. Make sure that you show up all your weaknesses. Although some teams are more adept at certain heroes on certain maps, so each team just tries to bring out their strengths on each map.
We have very prominent content creators that support C9 as well as London in general, Stylosa being one of the biggest ones. He's been in the crowd and stuff. Just curious what that support's been like from London, from all these content creators that may not have been fans back in Contenders and have come and swelled in masses to support London. What that fan engagement's been like for you?
일단 제가 영어를 못하기 때문에 일단 해외에서 무슨 일이 일어나는지 모르겠지만 저도 영어를 좀 배워서 팬들과 소통도 해보고 싶어요.
My English isn't very good, so it's difficult to engage with fans or understand what's going on abroad, sort of. But I want to try to learn English and be more engaged with the fans.
All right, excellent. Bdosin, thank you so much for your time.
Thank
you.
You.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you.
Check out our website at AkshonEsports.com to stay up to date on the latest matches, highlights, and more. From scores, match history, and specific game info, we've got you covered for all things Overwatch esports. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to check out our channel for more action-packed content. Also, like and share this video, and click the subscribe button to join our notification squad. Thanks for watching.